Lee. Happy Thursday morning commute. If you've tuned in once we've uploaded early,
I'll be on the train as miserable as fuck.
I won't. Yeah, my campus is my room. This Thursday we are going to discuss championship wins and whether it's better to have a really strong offense or a really strong defense. It's basically come from an article in The Guardian, which kind of looks at American sports and has basically found that statistically, when you group them all together over decades, there's no real difference, that they kind of contribute the same way to the same amount of championship wins. That's across their sports. Basketball, not baseball, football.
Good one.
Yes, good, thank you. On brand, keep it going. It's not a sport. Though Moneyball is good.
It's very good. I wanted for them.
But we're going to talk about this, and I suppose the book that's linked to it as well is This Is Your Brain on Sports. All right, which is it's a really cool title, but basically if you want to go check it out to read it, that's the name of the book. Google the author, I'm not your fucking mother. You can I can't remember, but yeah, get yourself a copy of the book because it sounds like an interesting topic. We're going to talk about it specifically through the prism of football.
Yes. Personally speaking, like as the Guardian article says, like there's pretty much no measurable difference really speaking beyond the margin of error between a good offense and a good defense. But a theory that I want to pose for that is that's because that's a really high scoring sport. So you're obviously going to concede a certain amount of points. You're not going to have a clean sheet. Well, obviously I don't watch American football, so I don't know.
Hugely rare.
Yeah,
like
hugely rare to have a clean sheet kept in NFL. So I think
NBA, it's impossible.
Yeah, NBA it's possible.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can defend in baseball. I don't know how you play a defensive game.
No, you couldn't, because they have to have the certain amount. I was just thinking if you played like
you just fucking throw a ball at some fat man with a bat. Like it's not.
Because I know the Moneyball thing is just to get more runs on aggregate. Just keep taking the small ones and they add up to a win overall.
That's exactly it.
But no, I don't think you could. Correct us on that if you're wrong.
Yeah.
If you happen to.
You have to waste your time watching baseball.
But yes, you're right. Football is a specifically low-scoring sport, and it's part of the reason why celebrations are so wild when you actually do score.
Yeah, it's like from watching it, like from NBA, as you said there. It's like when someone scores 3 points, whatever it is, they just don't care. It's like, go back.
Unless it's late on, you know, and then you're kind of that's
buzzer beater, I believe the colloquial term is in that world.
Never heard of that before. That's pretty
really
cool. I like that. Yeah, I like that. So football. Is it a better? I think most people kind of off the cuff would say defense.
Yeah, big time.
Easily defense to not concede being the best way to do it. Barcelona are obviously doing the best in the last few seasons to prove us wrong.
Conceded less goals in the same amount of games than under Pep. So they've actually improved the defense and scored more goals, which is just nuts.
I don't even know anymore.
No, it's just footballing perfection. It's as close to it as you can get. Like
I don't know how to do that. But yeah, anyway, from the Numbers Game, which is a great book, and you should also get, and that's Sally and Anderson is the surname of those authors, so I do know that one, so I'll let you know. They've basically worked it out over a few seasons, and it's 1 goal guarantees you at least a point. On average, statistically speaking, not in every bloody game, so don't start saying, oh, we scored and we didn't win. It's not how it works. That's
because you're shit.
It's on average. Whereas 2 goals get you closer to 3. 3 doesn't guarantee a win, so they're basically valuing goals. The most important goal is the second goal if you want to win. So if you remember, Mourinho was a big advocate of this in his first spell at Chelsea. Chelsea used to go 2-0 up, and then it was time to stop attacking.
Let's stop playing football.
Yeah, because 1 is never safe. 2, if you defend well, is. So they basically go on to say that like the more goals you score, 5 is the clincher. You score 5, you more often than not will win, which seems
the Aston Villa approach basically. Concede 5 goals.
Concede 5 goals, lose the game. Yeah, that's good. I would say I know Barcelona, like I say, they're trying to prove us wrong and stuff like that. I would still say that having a strong defense built from the back is the way to go with championships in football. Yeah.
You see, the thing about Barca is it's not so much that they go out to attack to win. It's more so they go out to control the game. So therefore, it is kind of a way of defending, if you get what I mean. It's like goals come from their defensive approach, if that makes sense.
It's like I know it goes back to kind of the extreme days of Pep, where it was if we have the ball, they can't score.
Yeah,
that's what I know. It's evolved since then. It's changed several different ways, but that's kind of the starting point for controlling the games.
Good at the variables. Have the ball, they can't do anything with it. So that's basically what Pep was.
I have to say, I agree with it.
Yeah, so
I really do agree with it.
Yeah.
It's not that you have to have good players to do it. I firmly believe that it's a case of coaching, case of trying something and obviously being good at it. That's the difference. Being a good coach, getting the message across to the players and doing it the right way. Because you see it a lot where we always say with the Premier League where they tried that style. The 3 at the back was in vogue with the World Cup, so they all just tried to do it. And it's like, but no, you need to have a certain amount of left-footed and right-footed players. It doesn't really work that way.
When Harry Redknapp tries to play a 3 at the back with 3 right-footed players.
Yeah.
All of who were completely right-footed players, who had no left foot. The whole idea of having a centre back in a 3 at the back is that they can play off both feet, so they can go instead of playing Rio Ferdinand, Richard Dunn and Stephen Calker, who is a striker now,
Yeah,
which goes to
apparently.
show how bad he... Anyway, sorry.
You go. I just realised in my notes here that it says the exception to this 1 goal, 2 goal rule is that City's thrashing of United in 2011 won them the title on goal difference, basically.
Yeah.
The difference in goals. So there are exceptions to it, but then again, we're speaking by and large, statistically speaking, etc., etc. Disclaimer you have to keep saying because you just know what's going to happen in that comment section.
Yeah, they'll just bring up a game from like the
Yeah.
1986.
Arsenal 4, Newcastle 4. Yes.
Yeah.
We know. It's the exception. But
Exception that proves the rule, which is the most fucking retarded saying.
yeah, it's no. But yeah, no, I think strong defense is the way to go. I definitely do, especially
especially football because you score so few. Like I mean, you look at Atleti.
Yes,
They won-
Yes,
Like
there
they
you
won.
go.
They won basically by conceding no goals and scoring on average a goal a game.
And got to the
they
Champions
nearly-
League final.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. They won the league. I'm pretty sure they got to the Copa final that year as well. Either that or the semi-final anyway. They got pretty close, didn't they? And then they got to the Champions League final by conceding no goals and scoring basically one a game.
Fabio Capello's Milan, I think, still hold the record for the longest unbeaten streak. It's a season and a half, 65 games, I think, or something like that. That's built on pure Catenaccio.
Yeah, that's pure. That's
pure defensive football. So
that's like
Yeah.
that's like a sleep aid. That football was. It's like nightmares.
sleep aid to glory. But yeah, no, I'm going to go with defense. I just think it is. I'm sorry. I know
Yeah.
I'm negative. I've admitted to it before. My
Yeah.
FIFA
No, I like it.
tendencies, my love of the 5-3-2
No, it's like I like attacking football, but if you're talking about winning games, defensive football is the way to go.
first and
First,
foremost,
and
then
then-
build on it.
yeah.
I suppose you could argue that Barca do that.
Yeah.
Your instinct is to say they play attacking football, but they actually have such a firm foundation that the three can just, score. What did we say? 91 goals to date. So
It's just nuts.
expect that to be increased by the time we watch this.
42. Like, I didn't know he's 42 goals. One man.
There you go. So what do you think? Offense, defense, which I suppose there's also the idealistic part, what you'd prefer to see, but
But attacking football naturally, like
you wanna
who wants to
attack,
watch
attack,
defensive
attack,
football?
you know?
Yeah.
You wanna-
Poetry in motion.
You want to win titles. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Subscribe to Final Third TV on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at @thefinal_third. And thanks for watching.